Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. So let's start the today's session. Now we can write the next method. Okay, so this is first method, and then the second method we need to write. That will be the validation part. What is the validation part? So the API should return the updated data in the response body. Okay, so we can say verify put correctly updated or something. Okay, so let's go to this class. So let's say public void. Okay, so put correctly updated user post. Okay, whatever. So now I can give the string id, string title, and string author. Okay, let's take these three things. Okay, so now what we need to do? So after this we'll see, we'll first here we are actually going to do the validation, right? So how would you do the validation? So I told you, don't go with the context, we have to use the JSON path. Okay, so now let's say JSON path. So JSON path. Okay, I'll say JSON path equals to new JSON path, and we'll say response dot as string. Okay, sorry, response dot as string. Okay, so awesome. So now next thing. Okay, so JSON path we have to get the value, right? So actual versus expected. So these are nothing but my expected values. Okay, so I can do one thing, I can retype the actual value and keep it in some variable, or I can directly put it in the asset. Okay, so let's say asset dot, I can do one thing directly, whatever we have done here, right? Same thing I can copy paste. Okay, so here what I'm saying, so asset equals to put id. So let's say put id is not found, so expected is my id, and actual is my JSON path dot get id. So from the response, right, so from this response it will go and get the this id. Okay, through the JSON path id, then title, then author. Okay, so the second one is title is not found. If the error comes, then if assertion is failed, this message is going to get displayed. Otherwise the expected is our title. Okay, this title, and actually is this one. Okay, through the JSON path we are retrieving. Similarly for the author we are doing the same thing. Okay, so now the validation is also done, right? So let's put one on SOP statement. Okay, so out one with the put method call. Okay, this is put method call. Okay, and I'll put it in first. Okay, so now how about after constructing this, we can print it. Okay, is out. So I'll say update by. Okay, so put by id and point is something. Okay, so now you say plus. Okay, and you give this endpoint. Okay, and put this within this one. Okay, cool. I hope this is fine, and here I can give my SOP statement finally. It's out. Say it's updated the mentioned object. Okay, something you give some message. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so now we need to call these two methods from our step dive. Okay, so now you posts. Okay, fine. So you post dot. Okay, so now hit the end point with put method. Okay, this is what we need. Okay, is the endpoint with the put method. If you go here and see user post, so we need to call hit the endpoint with the put method. Okay, I can directly copy this one. Okay, and we need to pass these values, right? Okay, what is that? Step definition here. Okay, so hit the endpoint with the post method, get rid of this string. Okay, done. Okay, and this is done. Okay, and here also you can say you posts dot, okay, and this one, okay, you post dot, and what is the method name here? User post put correctly created. Okay, so put correctly updated user id, verify, okay, whatever name we can give, and here you give this id, title, and author. Just update this name, it doesn't sound good. Okay, so where is that user post? Okay, so verify put correctly updated, verify put method updates. Okay, so looks cool now. Okay, so step definition and put it. Okay. So this is done. So let's finally verify before running once. So 33 smoothly transferring from QA to state. So now here we are saying, where is the feature file? So here we are saying smoothly 33 rest assured from our designing Q automation classes, and expectation should be 200. Okay, so everything is set. Okay, so now let's run. Awesome, so no error at all. So if you see, our endpoint is localhost colon 3000 slash posts. Okay, this is user post endpoint, and per put we have to pass the object also. Slash 33 is already passed. Okay, so you can see in the request URI, this is the complete URI. Okay, this is the base URI. Okay, and this is the request URI, uniform resource identifier. And here if you see content type application slash JSON, we are passing the JSON, and everything is done. API response, we are getting the same response. Okay, so now if I go and refresh it, I should say 33 has been updated with QA automation classes and RESTful framework designing. Okay, so this is how you work with the which method? So put method. Okay, so yeah, and assertions also we created, we updated the object 33, and whatever the value we have objected, we also verified whether those are properly there or not in the response to the proper assertion. Okay, so yeah, that's all to this class, guys. So we have seen here, right, how the validation is going to happen, but we need to keep in the mind, first we have to check whether that object is present or not. Okay, so if you remember, I have already told you here, right? So if I go and hit to this particular object, okay, I see 404 not found. So first we have to verify whether that object is present or not. If that object is only present, then only we can do the this put operation. So that condition also we should mention. Okay, so when you are doing this verify put method updates, okay, so what we need to do before that, we have to first verify if the status code is not equals to 404, right? So here put a if condition. So if, okay, so I'll say response. Okay, so we have the response object, so response dot get status code. Okay, so if response dot get status code not equals to 404, okay, so if this condition is satisfied, that means if it is not 404, that means it is found and it has returned 200, right? So if it is response dot get status code not equals to 404, that means the element is present, right? That means object is present. Okay, that means object is present, so then only do this operations. Okay, so I can do one thing, I can quickly go and run it. Okay, so we can update something here, user post feature, rest assured framework design. Let's update framework design. Okay, rest assured framework designing QA automation classes. Smoothie. Okay, now it should be okay. So now let me save it and run it. Okay, let's see. So first it has to check whether it is not 404, then only it will go and update. Okay, Okay, so looks like it is done. See, author Q automation classes hyphen smoothie and title rest assured framework designing. Okay, so this is done. We can go over here and we can refresh and we can check. See, author 33 or Q automation classes smoothie rest assured framework designing. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's all to this class, guys. If you guys are really enjoying my sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel. Before signing up for the day, I just want to commit this one. So let's say commit. These 5 files are unstaged. Okay, there has been changes. Okay, fine. So go ahead and say stage. Okay, so we have to add first to the staging area and then only we can do the commit, right? I hope you guys have remembered. So automate user post feature put call. Okay, and put call you can say through hash map. Okay, not required. Okay, put call and validate response through JSON path. Okay, awesome. So commit. Done. Okay, so let's go to the git and see our third commit just now we did. Okay, so you can see here automate the user post feature put call and validate response to the JSON path. Okay, so yeah, that's all to this class, guys. If you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel Q automation classes, and please stay tuned to the Q automation classes for upcoming sessions. And if you guys have any questions, then put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that's all. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.